I do think that Manchester United will at least come away with something, and I do fancy Manchester United to win the game.
A hiding.
I don't think they will. I think if you look at some of the players, Cancelo's a little bit out of form, Walker's a little bit out of form. United go into this one. I don't know if Anthony Martial is going to be playing. There's a bit of a doubt, but Rashford's got 7 and 6, so if he's a doubt, United have got enough players to take Rashford up top. So I'm not worried about that. I think that it's far too early to say that Manchester United are in the title race. But if they win this game, and if they beat Arsenal with half the season to go,
which they won't at the Emirates, but
you don't know that.
This one here, if they could beat Manchester City, it's a marker. Regardless of the way you look at it, that would set a precedent.
Well, 1 point behind Man City, United will be if they win the game.
But beating them as well. I know Southampton have done it, but if Manchester United in this fixture, the Manchester derby, which they've been battered, Man United. They've won 1 out of the last 5.
Yeah.
Then you go, Manchester United are serious. I mean, what the run they've been on has been exceptional. I get that, but my argument is when Arsenal went on a run at the start of the season, what was everyone throwing at Arsenal? They haven't played anyone yet. Manchester United in the
still haven't, though, to be fair.
We beat Liverpool, Spurs.
You haven't played Man City yet.
We played you as well. We have played everyone. We played Newcastle. We just haven't played City.
Yeah, and you lost against us.
Okay, but what I'm saying is we've played someone.
Have you beaten anyone in the top 4 yet?
Well, Spurs were in, then we beat them.
Have you beaten anyone in the top 4 yet? I think the answer's no to that.
No, he hasn't. No.
Okay, go on, carry on.
Don't worry about that. Top of the table. So when Arsenal were obviously flying at the start of the season, people said they haven't played anyone. Well, Man United's run, which is impressive, they beat Bournemouth, Wolves, Forest, Fulham, okay, doing well, Villa in the cup, but then you know what I mean, you beat West Ham before that. So it's the form's great, but when Arsenal were doing it, people were throwing that at them left, right and centre. Haven't played anyone yet. Manchester United of late haven't played anyone who's in and around them.
But since the Tonkin you talked about, you're alluding to the 6-3 defeat. That was in October. Since then, United have lost 1 game in 18. They've won their last 8 games in a row.
Okay, I understand that.
That's a pretty impressive run of form for a new Manchester United.
I get that. But Arsenal did the same thing, and people said they hadn't played anyone.
Why are you talking about Arsenal?
Because I'm making comparisons.
Oh, okay.
But what I will say is, as I argued when it was happening to Arsenal, you can only beat who's ahead of you. And Manchester United, in beating these teams, have looked very impressive.
Okay.
Look, Casemiro has made a big difference.
Controls the middle of the park.
Rashford it looks like the Rashford of old. If in some fact he looks maybe a little bit better.
Yeah.
Then he looks more ruthless now than he did maybe back then.
Mbappe. Go on.
Who?
No, just some people say
Mbappe.
Oh, fine, okay, right.
Mbappe. But no, you look really good. But this will be a test. If you could win this game, that would set down a serious precedent.
Okay. We're going to take calls, and obviously it's live on talkSPORT tomorrow. How do you see it going?
I think City will win. Like, Haaland hasn't scored for 2 games, which means he's desperate. So,
I know, but his last game he had 20 minutes, right?
Yeah, I get it. But
they didn't. But let's not forget, it was a really good team City put out against Southampton. Didn't have 1 shot on target in 90 minutes.
I get it, but he's the difference, and he's the X factor, isn't he?
Yeah.
So I expect him to come back in and play. If you can keep him quiet, which will be the test, then it'd be an interesting game. I still think City are the favourites. I think they have to be, just because of where they are.
Okay.
But I don't think the gap.
Anyway, you got last night's prediction wrong.
No, I've got the last 3 days.
Okay, fine. Okay.
so did you?
I got last night's right. I said Fulham will win 2-0.
Yeah,
I know they didn't, but they won. Yeah.
So it's one of them. I think Manchester City are favourites, but Manchester United are right in this game 100%.
Okay. Go on, give me a prediction for that game.
What, City versus United?
Yeah, honestly, who do you want to win, by the way?
So I'm torn. This is my point. I want City to win because you.
Yeah. I know, I get that. I totally get that.
But I don't want them to win because then the 2 points behind Arsenal. And if you beat City, you're going to be unbearable. So
what's worse for you? Me being unbearable than catching you?
I'll take City winning.
Would you?
Yeah, because then I think Arsenal will beat Tottenham on Sunday, so the gap will be restored anyway.
Oh, right, okay. But you'd rather go into that North London derby on the back of Man City losing, right?
No, I wouldn't, because I have to deal with you. So no.
But you have to deal with me anyway, Ben.
No.
What do you think the score will be? Honestly, hand on heart.
3-1 City.
See, I think 3-1 to Manchester United.
Yeah.
I really
Haaland, 2. Book it.
Minutes, he'll be off injured.
talkSPORT Drive with Andy Goldstein. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.